It looks crazy, doesn't it? I got the phone. If that phone rings, she'd be right on it, trying to find out who's calling me. Oh, anyways, good afternoon. Should have cleaned my glasses before I got on here. I can't see who he. Anyways. Y'all must be on ads or something. I don't see anybody talking to me yet. Hello, Christy. How are you, my dear? Oh, that was the ice maker. That startled me. Hello, Alfonso. How are you doing? Oh, you're expecting snow. Well, as you can tell, I'm in my well, maybe you can't. I'm in my summer clothes. Let's see what the degrees is here. 76. It's going to get up to 77. We have had some beautiful cooler weather, but not today. I had my mom overnight because my sister had to go in for a procedure today. And she slept all night long. Did really well. Woke up this morning about 6 o'clock, went to the bathroom and went back to bed for a little bit. Now she's up in there coloring. We're having a good day. She's watching Murder, She Wrote, I think, or something like that. Anyways, I have been very, very busy making bowl koozies. Let's see, 59 right now, but it feels like a heat wave after cold weather. Yep. I've had some sinus congestion going on in here, and then all of a sudden it started going down my chest. So for about 2 days I had to take sinus medicine. Miserable. I hate taking medicine. So I'm hoping that sometime this week I'll get to do some kind of video. Everything is so out of control here, and I've been working so hard on these koozies trying to get together some money for my property taxes. But I got that together, so Um, now it's working towards paying bills, right? I'm making some bowl koozies for my family too, so. Mm. Ah, cool. Well, it's just what comes on the channel that I have playing. I really don't watch TV much, but I like the noise going on when I'm sewing, and I really don't. I don't know. I don't want to follow anything, so when I play music, I start singing and doing stupid stuff and lose track of what I'm doing. So I have to try to keep on track. I'll start dancing and carrying on. I need to put all my focus towards the thing. So my background noise is the TV, whatever is playing, as long as it's not something crazy. My hands have been trying to completely heal, but I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little flare up today, and I looked into these new mattresses that a lot of the YouTubers are putting up, but it says something about natural latex, and I'm concerned that I would not be able to use it since I'm allergic to latex. Hey, Nancy. Um, yeah, Mom's in there watching it. I think. I think that's what's still on her. That just went off. I can't hear the voices. So they used to go in and tell Annie and it was time for her show. Always amused me how she knew what time it was, even though she didn't read a clock. Mhm. Well, there's something to I memorization of where the clock hands are doesn't mean, you know, for what's going around you. Doesn't mean that they know what time it is, but they know what's happening at that time. Does that make sense to you, Christy? It's like they can't tell you what time it is, but they can tell you what's going to happen at that time just by looking at the clock. If there was a clock. Oh, I think this is a new channel, a new show. Gotta love the spell check. I try to use my phone on different people's what do you call it? Live streams or whatever. I can't do it. I can't. I have a hard time getting to it. Hello, old lady Sky. How are you? Welcome. Um, Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And so I should be getting my meat birds tomorrow. And yes, good afternoon. It is just turned afternoon, didn't it, for me? So I've got to go out there and set up a space for them. And what I'm excited about is that heat lamp, I think, is going to heat up the space for the macaws and the chickens too, because I'm putting them outside. I'm not going to keep them in the house. I'm just concerned about the heat lamp and what if the chickens or something busted. I can't tell what she's doing. She's talking over there. Mm-hmm. um. So it's been a crazy kind of time with the sinuses. For a few days, I was just totally out of it because when you take sinus and allergy medicine, or when I take sinus and allergy medicine, it knocks me out. And if I sleep at night and in the daytime, something really wrong. Heat lamp near bird bedding makes me nervous. Yes, but I can't because of my allergies. I can't keep the bird. I can't keep the. Well, I guess I could. I might keep them inside, but I just don't want them in the house. Every year I put them in the house, and I don't want them in the house this time. I know that sounds terrible, doesn't it? I wish I had gotten 50 instead of 25. Too late now. But I can always do another another batch after these grow out. I like to do mine when it's cooler so that they're not stressed. And because when they get bigger, they get really, really hot. I mean, you touch them, and I see them panting and stuff here in the heat. So, yeah, I want to keep them as cool as possible. Yeah. Well, I clean their bedding every day, so it's a pain in the butt too. Hello, woof woof. I don't know who you are, but hello. um, I don't know if I'm going to get to go hunting this season at all because it's been so chaotic. I really would love to get some more meat in the freezer, but I don't know. Maybe I can steal a few hours here or there and go fishing. We'll see. Try to put something in the freezer. I really need to go through these freezers and see exactly what I do have and start canning up stuff before gets too old. So I have another strange request from Walt. He wants me to make him. He has these like sheet um, um, I'm trying to think of what they're called. Sleeping bags. And he calls them a sleeping bag, but they're really not. They're kind of in the shape of a sleeping bag, but they're just sewed up material. He wants me to make it with with my with my cotton material that I've been buying to make his sarongs with. He really likes that material, so I've got to make that next. Hello, Temple Acres. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. On it. I know your name, but I can't think right offhand. I have to say, is it Tammy? Um, oh, Katie. I should write that down, but I don't think I have nothing to write with. My brain don't always work. I ain't got nothing to write with. Go figure, and I gotta, hang on 1 second. I gotta go in there and get a pen. So, anyways, I've been having mom a whole lot more than I ever have had her. Um, my sister's been going out of state and uh, during Thanksgiving, and she's got uh, she's got the procedure that she's having done today, and she's got a couple of parties that she's going to for Christmas, and it's just crazy for me to send her home for a couple hours and then bring her back. So I'm just keeping her throughout on those 2 nights, keeping her overnight, and she can go back home the other day. But man, I'm telling you, it's crazy. I know it is hard to remember everybody's name, Katie. I have to say it over and over again, and then I have to see you more frequently to remember. And then I'm not even going to be able to remember all the time. Hell, I call my kids. Sorry, Lord. I call my kids every name but their own. Sorry, I let that slip. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been swearing a little bit lately. Not my better days. um so I really messed up the other night. I wanted to literally cry. I had been looking I was feeling bad, number one, and I'd been looking so forward to having chicken and rice soup that I make after I make chicken and rice. And I was so sick, and I'd taken that medicine. I got so druggy that I just forgot about it cooling on the stove and went off to bed. So guess who got it? Yes, dogs and chickens. Oh, your daughter's name's Katie. I go through all the dogs' names before I say the right one. Yeah, but it's pretty bad. I even call sometimes the dog people. Caring for an aging parent is a lot of work. Yes, and she is definitely a lot of work. She gets into everything. Kathy, my mouth hasn't been good lately either. Stress will do that. Yeah, and I've been under a ton of stress. I mean, losing such a uh, uh, an amount of income that really hurt me. And well, it hurts me more that she's gone. I'd do without income just to have her back. My older sister has been taking the brunt of it, so the rest of us siblings are getting her a big Christmas present as a thank you for all of her hard work. Aww, that's super sweet. Yes, if you, I don't think people realize. I mean, I don't even think my sister realizes if she was home with my mom every single day. I mean, she'd probably go nuts. But she just thinks self happy and go lucky because mom's asleep most of the time at her house. You know, it's a lot of work. We took care of our mom before my dad couldn't anymore. My mom told my brother one time, Fuzzy, with Steve in the basement. Fuzzy was the dog. Good one. Oh, here we go, messing with my hands. I don't want to do that. Um, so I got a little frustrated with my sourdough bread, guys. I put it in the refrigerator. I don't want to mess with it. Well, I keep having really. It's not blooming like it's supposed to, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go back to it because I've done something wrong. Well, most of them I see they discard stuff and then they use the discard for different stuff. And I hate this stupid chair. I need the back support. Wish I could just make it where it won't move. um, so I got to work on that some. I also need to start a new batch of kombucha. And I am going to make some elderberry syrup today because now that I'm feeling better, I think I need to get on that regularly so that I don't get sick again. I think maybe that might help this, um, during my sicknesses. Not only did I take that sinus and allergy medicine, I also took um, I was drinking um, Earl Grey tea with honey and lemon in it, and that was really delicious. And so I was drinking that most of the day. Gave me energy and helped me with some stuff, getting around. But doing really good now. Very happy with myself, getting things done. Do you ever make fire cider? Yes, I made fire cider. Mm. Well, okay. So I'm going to make fire cider again. I love apple cider vinegar. I like the oranges and the onions and all that kind of stuff and different things in there, but I will not be putting any horseradish in it, and I will not be putting any jalapenos in there. I don't think I need that hot stuff. Um, I think that's the reason why I could not digest it very well. So, because I have a hard time with hot things. So, I think I'm going to make some of that again too. I want to be able to drink it. I don't want to be able to, like, I see some of the folks take it and then they're like closing their eyes and they're squinting and they're like, ugh, you know? I don't want to be ugh when I drink anything. I want to enjoy it. And I think that I really would enjoy it if it had apple cider and lemons and oranges, citrus, and different things like that. My mom is allergic to horseradish. Wow, interesting. Um, I don't know that my mom's allergic to anything. I think one medicine that we found that she doesn't tolerate very well, but I don't think she's really has much, which is kind of weird because she's a redhead too. So us redheads have a lot of allergy problems. Uh, so um, I'm contemplating, since I've been sewing so much, once I get done with maybe these orders and stuff, I'm thinking about maybe maybe making some different things like lace mats and a whole lot of different kind of things. Um, and maybe even going back to making quilts. I really, I thought, hey, I remember how much fun I made with the star quilts and the Amish quilts and stuff that I made before. I think I would love to go back to doing that. Oh, that TV is terrible. Ugh. Oh, is she redhead? How's she doing weight wise? My grandson's he's getting to be a chunky little monkey. I mean, he is really, really getting some weight on him now. Fair redheaded, she's gaining weight and laughing. God is good. Crazy. That just makes my day. You know, don't you love it when prayers are answered? Um, it just makes you want to sing. Sorry, I had to look at my mom again. Um, so I really haven't gotten outside to do much work. He is. He is so good to us. You know, I'm in awe. I'm in awe of the things that he has taught us to make too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he not only made the natural things, but he made the intelligence to make the things that we are making. Some of them scare the bejeebies out of me, but what can I say? I do love the internet, but it scares me because you never know, you know. But life's too short to live in fear. Um, I have been seeing a lot of stuff on I'm on a canning group and I'm on different groups and stuff. I've been seeing some stuff on there about canning venison. People are afraid of canning venison, and it's so good. You don't even know. You can't tell it's not beef whenever you can it. It's so good. Yeah, that's right, Christy. You got that. Yeah. I'm just hoping David catches or gets me a deer or something. It was nice to have those those roosters and that turkey. Oh my God, Jenny was so good. She just was flavorful. I'm going to probably do that again, but you know what? I gotta admit, how do I say this? There is a difference in taste between poultries, and turkey is not my favorite. It, I like sliced turkey sandwiches and stuff like that, but I found a way that I really, 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 really loved it. I had to buy this new immersion blender because mine broke, and it came with this little teeny. Well, it's about that big around, and it's about that tall. And you stick the immersion blender on it. It has a little cutting blade in there, and I'm telling you, I put some meat in there, and it chopped it up so fine. And then I mixed mayonnaise and salt and pepper in there, and it was so delicious. It wasn't like overwhelming. I don't like, how do I say this? I don't when I go to the deli and I um, have meat sliced, which I probably won't ever do again. I got me something I ordered a little while ago, and I can't wait to use it. I'm going to try to use it soon. I've got some stuff in here I want to try to do. But this little gadget, I don't know if I showed this to y'all, is is a is a lunch meat maker thing. I got to figure out how to use it. Can't figure out how that would work. Anyways, I can't wait to use it, but I haven't used it yet. I will be soon though. I got to figure out what meat I'm going to do. I might do chickens whenever I do them too. Um, and making my own sliced meat. But anyways, what I was trying to say is I don't like meat in the for sandwiches and stuff like that really, really thick. It grosses me out. And whenever I bite into a sandwich, I try when we have Thanksgiving, I try to cut that turkey as thin as I can to put it on the sandwich, and it is good, and I love it. But I really, really loved how fine that made it, and how I could mix up the mayonnaise and get it perfect, and it wasn't dry, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It was just really good. Let's see here. I had a herd of deer come through the property this morning. Dogs went crazy. Nice lunch meat has so many preservatives. Meat not eat. Yes, yes, I knew what you were saying. Um, um, and that's what I was trying to say is, um, they say that you can just, they say that you can just bake this. You bake the, you put the meat in there, you squish it down, and you don't have to have anything but meat. So I don't know if they've got a thermometer in here to make sure that you've got the right thing. I can't figure out what the spring is for. I guess maybe you put the meat in there and then you put that on. I don't know, I can't figure it out. Maybe push the thing down. See if there's a, it doesn't really give instructions, so I'm going to have to look up how to use it. And this is a nice little thermometer thing to stick into it. I forget who I seen making meat, but it gave me thought, hey, Cathy, you need to make your own because you definitely do not want listeria. I don't think anybody that's got it has lived through it, so I don't know. Maybe they have. I don't know. I think it's is it listeria? I forget the name of that stupid lunch meat thing. And I feel bad for the companies that are causing that, because you know they're going to have boo-hoo, hoo-hoo, your terrible, terrible things against them. Wonder how Holland's doing with the puppies. Oh, pretty good. He's really having fun. I thought I seen something in my drink. Yes, it was just the ice. Yeah, he's doing really good. I haven't heard from him in a few days, but I thought I'd call him later on today. And let's see what else. I don't know what else. David's doing good. I haven't heard from Teresa in a few days either. I got some really devastating news. And I'm afraid to say it, but I just want you guys to pray for Wilma. We won't know the gist of what's going on, but she has cancer again, and we got to pray that they'll be able to fix this. Yeah, she's been having um family out of town and all that kind of stuff. This is a hard time. So it's a hard time for her to get on. Yeah, I'm kind of devastated. I don't. I don't even know what to say. I want to go up there so bad, but I can't take. I can't do that to Wilma. Not as nervous as she makes me. I need to be able to focus on her and not. So I think I'm gonna get with my sister and find out where I can just go up for a couple of days and then come back. I've got I've got to work it out with David too because he's gonna have to take care of the chickens. And I don't know. A friend that long is like a sister. Yes, maybe your sister can stay with mom. Huh. No, my sister lives with my mom, and she'll have to take her to Joe's Club or somebody during the day. She can't stay home from work. She's a postal worker, and um, she doesn't have any time before the end of the year to take off to go for me to go anywhere without mom. So I'm gonna have to work it out. Probably go. Probably have her go on a. I don't know. Maybe go on a Monday and Tuesday because I can't go. She's got so many dang parties and everything too. I got to figure that out. That's kind of crazy, you know. Um, I don't know. Maybe the week of the 20th. I don't know. Just before Christmas. I think that would be the perfect time. I got to get some feed on there too because it's so much cheaper up there than it is here. Hey, Miss Teresa. I know how it is, baby. I've been busy, crazy busy too. Hope I don't forget yours tomorrow. I mean, sometimes things go haywire. You go. What time? What time do you go on, Teresa? It's noon time your time, right? Christy, I should be live tomorrow. We have had Friday night grandkid ball games. Yep. Oh, you had. It's 11 a.m. my time. Oh, that's right. That's right. I get it at noon. Um, I'm just a little overwhelmed with all that's going on, and I have been for some time, and been trying to fight the funk of being overwhelmed, trying to be happy, and trying to, you know, I have spent a lot of time with the kids. Actually, I'm sorry, my sister's giving me an update on her procedure. And as we move here, still pictures, right. Okay. Anyways, evidently my sister had some polyps removed, so nothing too bad, I guess. Without a car. Oh, you're still without a car. Without a car, I have to go to town when somebody can take me, and never know when that will be. So I take it you're not being able to go to church either, huh? That's sad. Life can be totally chaos and overwhelming us. Yes, I have to learn to stay. No. Yeah, me too. Well, you know, I had some nice surprises lately. Ashley invited me over to her new apartment, and we had dinner. I stayed over there about 45 minutes. She lives a little closer to me now, and stayed over there. I didn't overstay my welcome. I ate. We talked a little bit, and I came home and played with the kids and all that stuff. And then I got to spend. Um, how did it? I got to spend. The kids came up here and spent the night with me, and I took them to school the next morning, and that was really super cool. And I got to do Laura's hair for her class pictures, so I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, really hard. Yep, no church. I tried to walk to town, made it 5 miles, and then thankfully I got a ride. Wow. Well, back in the day I would have hitchhiked, but I won't do that no more. I was so stupid when I was younger. So many times I got in people's cars, I should have never done that. My mom would kill me if she knew. An older man told me about Tennessee having sure-footed mules they use at the Grand Canyon. Those mules are sounding pretty good. You may hurt more after you've been on a mule than if you was walking. Um, David likes riding his little e-bike thing. He got himself one of those little motorized bike, and that's what he was using out in the woods when he was hunting. Yeah, I could see you hitching a mule in town. Yes, I could see that. And would they make you go behind it and clean up its manure? I'd be looking for it just to be able to use it in the garden, right? Dang it. I have to break my neck here. Oh my goodness gracious. So I don't know if I got pictures of all the stuff that I've done. I don't think I did, doggone it. Let's see here. These are some, I don't know if I showed you these. These are some of them that I've gotten, that I made. Um, but I have to show you one of the cutest little things. I got a Christmas tree. Can you see that? Ain't they the most precious things? That was the night that they spent the night. A carriage horses were a little bag behind their tail. I think an Amish buggy would cost as much as a car. I know. I know. Those things aren't cheap. I've been told. Some other bad news we found out. Really sad news. Mom has a torn rotary cuff. Her shoulder is torn. And the doctor won't do surgery because it's just too much on her. He said it would never work right. She would probably mess it up. And I know from experience, he didn't have to tell me this. When they go in for surgeries and stuff like that, they lose them altogether. So I don't want to lose her altogether. Um, I don't want her to be bedridden. I'd rather her be like this and enjoying herself, coloring and watching TV and just not thinking of anything, just doing her thing. I'd rather see her like that than to be bedridden or totally comatose. You know what I'm saying? So, aren't they though? Can you believe my grandbabies are so big? The surgeon can make an Alzheimer's worse too. Yes, that's what we decided to. Um, we I asked them about the thing that my sister put on. My sister put on like a tape thing to tape it up, you know. And to be honest with you, she's not complaining about it today. So that tape might be helping it. And we've been using Voltaren gel. He said use Voltaren gel. So we've been doing those two things. But he did give us a prescription for physical therapy. But I don't think she's going to do physical therapy. I don't think there's any reason for it. I said, do you really believe that physical therapy is going to work? He says, no. He said, I'll give you a prescription for it, but I want you to try the Voltaren gel and the tape first. So that's what we're doing. He doesn't believe in the tape, but I think it might help a little. Keep her from moving that arm too much. I had to practically pick my mom up to keep her arm in a sling. Yeah, I don't. We can't do that. It's just too difficult. Good old horse and buggy will do. A horse can eat grass. We had a salve made at the compounding pharmacy with different things. Well, I don't know. I don't think nothing's gonna. Said I can't hear something. I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know if she's talking to me or somebody else. Um, Same happened to my mom from one of her falls, and they wouldn't do surgery. Hmm. Rather than mama making a bunch of pain meds. Yes, rather than her taking a bunch of pain meds. Yeah, exactly. I don't, you know, um, I don't really think that she's on a, she's on a an anti-inflammatory already, and I just don't think that it's good for her. I just that's one of the medicines that I got so mad because the foot doctor did not want her on it, said it would kill her liver. And of course, my sister goes against that and talks the doctor into keeping her on that. And the doctor said, the foot doctor is just worried about liability. And the fact of the matter is, um, this is going to help your mom in the long run, and she doesn't have to worry about any of that. Like, okay, whatever. Y'all just want to drug her up. That's what they want to do. They just want to drug her up. It makes me so dang mad I can't see straight. So, anyways, we're getting close to that time. I'm going to stop on the gossiping and get to the praying. So, I don't know what that was. Trying to find a paper that's empty. Okay, and we know we got to pray for Christy Carr. And anybody else got prayer requests? The salve had anti-inflammatory and a muscle relaxer went just to the area instead of all over the body. I wish I had some of that salve now. Whole body hurts. Yeah. Well, if I had my druthers, if I had my way about it, I'd clean out some of her medicines and get rid of some of them, and I'd put her on natural things like I don't know what she's doing. God, please don't let that Um, I gotta check where she's going. Right there's the bathroom. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Uh, my son-in-law got saved and baptized. Oh, praise God! Which one? I might have already told that, but it is a praise report. Now, if him and Candy, oh, Candy's husband, thank you, Jesus, can just get their marriage worked out. Oh, awesome. Let's see here. Teresa, I'm a little worried about my daughter and her husband after something she let slip. I'm putting it in God's hands. I want to make things worse. Okay, so we're going to pray for Teresa's daughter and son-in-law and Christy's. Hi, Kaya. Nice to have you in here. I'm going to go ahead and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we've got today, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you bless this time, that if somebody's in here that doesn't know you will find you and get saved, accept you into their heart, and be a new person. And Lord, I want to lift up Christy. Please, Lord, fix her car, let her get a car and be able to fix the fact that she doesn't have a working car right now. You know how that needs to work out. Please take good care of that and quickly. She needs to be able to go to church and to town for groceries and such. And I also pray for her daughter and son-in-law. Please strengthen them in their marriage. And Lord, I lift up Teresa's daughters and son-in-law's marriage. Please strengthen them. And I pray, Lord, that everything will work out. With you in both of their hearts, I know that nothing can stop you from taking good care of them and getting them on the right track. In your precious sweet name, Lord. Amen. I'm sorry, guys, but Mama needs me, so I'm going to have to get off here. I love you all, and I hope you all have a very beautiful day, and I hope to see you Wednesday night. Bye now.